Hello. Welcome back to the White Time channel. Today, immunity, Clairo, wheel. Meh.
It's a meh. Yes. Okay. Another meh. I was really hoping for a good because I want to do that neutral milk hotel.
True. Yeah. That's been around for a while.
I've I really want to do that. My girlfriend got me the vinyl for Valentine's Day, and I've not
You
listened to
can't
it.
listen to it yet.
And she keeps giving me crap about it, but she doesn't realize I have.
Move it to
Uh,
me. Move it to me.
we're gonna do a surefire hit. We're gonna do Clairo immunity.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
We're back with our second and probably last Clairo reaction until she
Well,
drops something new because I think this is it.
this is it. She has two albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my pick. I don't remember if this was a good or a meh.
I think it was a good.
Was it a good?
I don't remember.
Um,
You'll know.
you'll know because it's on the
You
bottom
just
of the
watched it.
screen.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah. Uh, but yeah, so I listened to this one first because I had Sling on my wheel forever, and it was just not. It was not getting pulled up. I was very upset. So I listened to this record ahead of that one, and it's very different from Sling. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say. I don't. It's been a hot minute since I've listened to it because obviously I go back to Sling now way more than this one, but it's still very good, and I think it's actually more popular than Sling is because it's definitely more traditional indie pop, indie rock kind of thing. So I think without further ado, we'll just get started. Track one is Alewife.
In Massachusetts, only 30 minutes from Alewife. I lay in my room, wonder why I've got this life. I met you by surprise, you were hanging out all the time. But you know you saved me from doing something to myself that night. It's been so long, and you've been my sister all along. But you know I'll be alright. Eighth grade was never that bright.
Alewife.
Pretty solid intro. The vocals are very different. It's going to be a little hard to get used to that. You go
Yes.
from like Sling, where it's more those middle register, and then this starts, and she's like way up there. I'm like, whoa, this is different. Um, I kind of like the bedroom pop kind of vibe I'm getting. I like how kind of lo-fi everything is. Um, yeah, pretty decent. I think the songwriting's really great here still. She's still got that kind of melancholic, like sad song, but not exactly sad song kind of vibe, which is what I love from this kind of indie pop stuff. So, no complaints. I like that.
Yeah, I think yeah, pretty decent intro. But I think similar to the Lizzie McAlpine record that we just did, I think that the intro is one of the weaker songs on this record in comparison to everything else. but also like the Lizzie McAlpine record, I also like some of the not popular songs more than I like the super popular ones. Again, breaking the mold
Out of the box.
established by the Boytime lore that I only like the most popular songs. But yeah, so we can move on. Track 2, Impossible.
Impossible.
How are you feeling? How are you doing? I'm sorry, just wanted to hear your voice so clear. What are you thinking? Am I musing? Feels so strange to talk after all these years. What is the meaning? It's so confusing. All my old feelings coming back to me. And you're not that dumb anymore. I picked up the books you threw to the floor. Put them back on the shelf. Don't you see how much I want your help? And you know that I can't hold back all of these worries that I have had about you.
Impossible.
Impossible. Yeah, I like that one more than the first track for
Yes.
sure. I love the little groove and the bridge with the bass. The drum line's really cool. It really does have like a kind of low budget bedroom vibe, but that kind of works to its advantage. I like how kind of chill it is, but her writing is still on point. Peter Cottontail helped on this track, which he did a lot of Chance the Rapper stuff, so that's an interesting
Oh.
crossover. But you definitely get that kind of warmth and homey feel that he does bring to beats in this one. So really great. Yeah, this was pretty good.
Yeah. Again, like Lizzie McAlpine, I usually always start on the second track, just because I love this song. It's very, very good. I think both track 2 and track 3 are maybe the peaks of the record for me. That's not going to be a popular
It's downhill from
opinion.
here.
Well, I don't know. These two songs are just really, really good. I know that Sofia has 500 million streams, so not the most popular opinion, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like this one. Again, I really like the groove, the drums, need those, which is fun because I feel like there's hardly any drums on Sling, but like.
Very different.
Yes, the drums absolutely make this song in particular. But yeah, love that. But I think track 3 probably is my favorite one. So we'll move into track 3, Closer to You. You.
I feel like I've heard 2 or 3 songs on this record. So
Probably.
I feel it in my bones, even when I'm alone. Mama said I told you so, going down a different road. You call me late at night, I pick up every time. Wish that I could rewind, get some peace of mind. Shut up, don't wanna hear it now, I'm fed up. Wish I could say it was enough to make me walk away. And I messed up, 'cause every time I start to get up, and know my head feels fucked up, and no it won't change. The things you do only make me want to get closer to you.
Closer to you, Jim.
Yeah, it was pretty decent. I'm gonna have a hard time because now that I've listened to Sling and love that record and just love how natural and gorgeous and sentimental that record is, it's gonna be very hard to go to this style.
Yes.
I still think the song works pretty well. It's just like I can't get away from Sling. I do like the vocal effect where she's kind of like playing with this auto tune in the core in the verses and stuff, and then the chorus she drops it and like really gets that message through. I thought that was a really cool concept. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate how different this is. I definitely like had her kind of pinned down as more of just like this kind of more folky acoustic artist. I didn't realize that she had like, a real like bedroom pop kind of appeal first off.
Yes.
But yeah, really kind of unique song. I do enjoy it.
Yes, it's a yes, very very different from Sling. Said that on the outset. I think I probably went the right way, going from this record to Sling.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I think this one, I mean, at least just gauging off of Spotify streams, this one is wildly more popular than Sling. I don't know if just more people like bedroom
Sling
pop.
is such a low key record that you literally have to kind of do the video format that we do to like fully appreciate that, where you have to sit down and not focus on anything else.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. I think I don't want to say it's like way better than this one, but it is. I like it way more than this one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is I like about it. I tend to really like these songs that are they incorporate the auto tune and the weird electronic stuff. Like my favorite song on that Lucy Dacus record, "Partner in Crime." Don't know why that is. I mean, the Spotify singles version is better.
The
But
Spotify singles version is better. That's like my least favorite song.
I know. It's a very unpopular opinion, but I am a sucker for that. And then I like the quick vocal runs. I'm a sucker for those too. So plenty of those in the chorus. I love it. But yeah, not a popular opinion, I know, but that's okay. We'll do track 4, Kanye West, Kid North. North.
Oh.
I'm nervous, couldn't tell you why. Touching your hands while
Just waiting for the Little Uzi Vert feature to come.
I wish.
I know I could turn a blind eye.
I think there is a thing where like Playboy Cardi likes Clairo and Clairo likes Playboy Cardi, so I'm hoping there's a collab album.
Ooh, that could be interesting. I can't think of two artists that are nearly opposites. That would be collabing now. I think she references Loveless on this album. So, there we go.
Just that look you gave me was so gentle.
Alright, that was North.
That might be my favorite, I think. I really enjoyed that one. I love how like production risks and things she's taking. Like she just had a song with auto tune, and like a really interesting instrumental, and then this thing is like crunchy and deep fried, but it works really well.
Yes.
I think her vocal performance on this is great. I love like the little, like not double tracking, but like her vocals in two separate channels at the same time.
Yeah.
Creates like a really like a weird texture effect where it's like, is it supposed to be like that? It reminds me of like SoundCloud mixtapes in like 2012, where like you'd get that compression and the mix would be like super low quality. But no, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love that kind of like intentional kind of playing around with stuff.
Hmm.
Keeps it interesting. So yeah, definitely my favorite. The guitar was like, I think my main thing that was like, oh, you got a fuzzy guitar in there. I'll take it.
Well, I
That's my
know you
dream.
love your fuzzy guitars, Mr. Shoegaze Man.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember which song she references Loveless on. I think it's on this one. It's not on Sling, is it?
Mm, I don't remember.
I know she references Claude on Sling.
Yes.
But yeah, I think Loveless is on this one. But yeah, no, I really like that one. I kind of forgot how good that one was. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I don't listen to that one very much. I feel like it just kind of gets overshadowed because we're about to go into the big boys, the three most popular songs, which are all very, very good. So it's just like kind of in between. I really like Impossible and Closer to You. And then I do enjoy the 3-track run from 5 to 7. All very popular songs. But yeah, I don't know. It's very good though. I like it. Track 5 is Bags. Is it still topical to make a Shia LaBeouf reference?
Probably not.
Okay.
Every second counts. I don't wanna talk to you anymore. All these little games, you can call me by the name I gave you yesterday. Can you see me? I'm waiting for the right time. I can't read you, but if you want the pleasure's all mine. Can you see me using everything to hold back? I guess this could be worse. Walking out the door with your bags. Walking out the door with your bags. Walking out the door with your bags. Walking out the door with your bags.
All right, that was Bags.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that. That's definitely up there. I'd say about the same as North for me. I like both those quite a bit. I love the kind of driving momentum from the guitar here. This like perfectly encapsulates kind of like this lo-fi bedroom kind of aesthetic. I feel like this works the best. I love the piano hits after the chorus. Everything just feels so kind of nostalgic and kind of chill still.
Yes.
Vocal performance is fantastic. I thought the writing was really great on here about like her first time with a girl, and yeah, written really well. That's always something I appreciate about her is like I'm super engaged in her writing all the time, even though her songs are a lot more subtle. Um, so I feel like it's the music's always a companion piece to like when you actually sit down and read the lyrics for her. But yeah, really great.
Right. Yeah, I think I really like the vocals on this one. I think this one has one of my favorite vocal melodies on the album, both on the verse and the chorus. Yeah, it's like it's just poppy enough where it's pretty sticky, and you like it, but it's not so sticky that it's Sophia, which is not to say that Sophia is bad, but it is like that's a hit. I don't know why I keep referencing that episode of The Sopranos, but um, yeah, I don't know. It's just good stuff. I like it a lot. So, Bags. Track 6, Softly. Always name your song an adverb.
Yes. I think I've heard this song too.
Oh, really?
Is it all
Definitely heard the beat.
Yeah,
It's probably a TikTok song.
probably. I know my sister's super into TikTok, and she knows like all the songs on this
Yeah.
album.
Didn't mean to get so close, and I know that I should probably go, but I got this feeling. Tell me, girl, I gotta know. Touch you softly, I call you up late at night. Know that it isn't right, but you could be my one and only. You get me in the mood, know what I'm trying to do. Do you think that we can move closer, baby? I want you. And I don't care what they say. And I don't care what they say. Care what they say to me. I'm doing it differently, baby. I'm doing it differently.
Softly.
Softly. I like that one a lot too. I feel like the record's kind of opened up since track 4. It's really kind of showing the highlights now. I didn't know how to feel initially with that instrumental. It felt a little bit too like stock music, watch me make something video kind of vibe. But it did expand, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I love that she's using kind of these hip hop drum patterns. It's really interesting. I don't know. It just gives a really nice like lo-fi vibe. I'm gonna be kind of repeating the same thing here because a lot of these songs do carry like the exact same palette. It's just done in a lot of different cool ways.
Yes,
But yeah, I love her vocal inflections on this one. I think the chorus on this one might be my favorite.
I'd agree. Yeah.
I love how she kind of like rides that drum beat. It just kind of like plays super nice with her vocal inflections. So I do enjoy that one quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is my favorite of the track or the 3-track run here. Yeah, that chorus probably the best on the record. Like you said, I love how her vocals interact with the drums there. I'm a sucker for like choruses that go like duh, 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 like at the very end. Like that. So yeah. No, that one's really, really good. But I guess let's do the track that everybody came to this reaction for. Let's react to Sofia for the first time ever.
I don't even know if I've heard the song or not.
Guess we'll see. I don't know.
I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't know if I would have put this in our collaborative playlist.
Oh, I do know this song.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting. I'm like, it sounds a little. Yeah, this song is gigantic.
Oh yeah.
Sophia, know that you and I shouldn't feel like a crime. I think we could do it if we tried. If only to say you're mine. Sophia, know that you and I shouldn't feel like a crime. Honey, I don't want it to fade. There's things that I know could get in the way. I don't want to say goodbye. I think that we could do it if we tried. I know that you and I should feel like a crime. Sophia, know that you and I don't want it if we try.
Definitely did not catch that one in time, but that was Sofia.
Pretty good. Yeah, definitely heard that chorus before. I feel like
Yes.
most people probably have. but I thought it was pretty great. It reminded me of Amoeba a lot. I think
Mm,
just in the fact that like it is such an earworm that like you'll never be able to like not hear that again.
right.
Um, but yeah, I thought it was pretty great. I love that like compressed breakdown after the chorus, super fun. Even though it's kind of like this lighthearted little bedroom pop, like cheesy kind of thing, it's still got a little bit of a bite to it to keep you interested. And I
Yeah.
like the little breakdown at the end too. So I can definitely see like this is one of these songs where you're right and you're like, yeah, that's a hit. You just know
Yes.
that that's gonna be like the song on the album. So
Right. Yes. I don't know if this was written specifically to be a TikTok song. It was around that time where people were doing it. I
who
don't know when
knows?
the 2Z slide came out, but I feel like that might have been the killing blow for people
I feel
trying to
like
make.
everybody kind of did that, and then Drake was like, "Let me try this," and then just
And then
failed
just, yeah, just I
completely.
feel like the trend just completely died after
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Clairo
Um,
was built for this.
oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, no, I still hear that song. Like, my girlfriend, she when she was like finding recipes for stuff to meal prep or whatever, she goes on TikTok. This song comes up all the time on recipes. I don't know why, um, but yeah, uh, yeah, no, I really like that one. Um, Pretty dang epic. I think the verses are definitely the highlight for me. The chorus, it's so sticky, it's so simple. Um, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I definitely prefer, especially the second verse where everything kind of like drops out. And
Mhm.
then it's just like her voice like doing the harmonies. Really like that, and I'm also a sucker for uh, like two kind of melodies going at the same time, like at the end of that song. Um, Also, I'm gonna reference this is a song that nobody's heard because it's on the deluxe of Control, but it's also like the ending of 2 a.m. It's a fantastic song. Um, that deluxe version does not get enough attention because it is fantastic. Um, but yes, so really like both of those songs. Highly recommend. Uh, yeah, so there you go. You can leave now.
We did the song
We did
everybody
the
came here
song.
for. Bye.
Bye bye. Um, but we'll move on without all of the people. We'll move on to track 8, White Flag.
Piece it all back together again. Didn't get along. Been 4 years since we had it all, and you were my friend. Those days got away. Hope you find solace in this. Often I need you kick me when I'm down. Oh, how can you pretend you didn't say that now? Wish you the best. I know that you're stressed out, but you know in small towns what goes around comes back around.
White Flag.
Pretty good. I enjoyed the instrumental on that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I love that kind of melancholic guitar playing there, and it like kind of like the reverberated whatever was going on in the background, kind of wavy. I like it. I like
Yes.
how a lot of this record is her just like battling her like eighth grade self. She's like, "You stupid idiot." Just really kind of cool subject matter for the production she's laying down. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was kind of like I feel like that song was really short, but it was 3 minutes like the rest of these things.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I enjoyed that one quite a bit. I feel like I need a Clairo shoegaze record, or at least a Clairo dream pop record. I feel like she's done bedroom pop. She's done, you know, the little soft rock kind of folk route. I need like a dream pop record because I think she'd absolutely kill it. I will say her vocals are like incredibly strong, even though she's very soft spoken. I like when she kind of lets them shine a little bit, but
Yes.
doesn't like just go crazy on runs because that doesn't match this vibe.
No, no. Yeah, I would say that her vocals are probably the highlight of this song, especially
Hmm.
that second verse, that moment where it kind of really punches you in the face and she kind of, opens her mouth a bit. It's fantastic stuff. That's probably one of my favorite drops on the record is that laugh at me, you kick me when I'm down. Man, I love that. But yeah, no, fantastic stuff. I'm forgetting how really solid this record is. I'm like, oh well, Sling. This one is always, well, that one's there, but man, yeah, I forgot this is actually pretty dang solid. So maybe I should be listening to this one more. I don't know.
That's why we're listening to it.
That's why we're listening to it right now. I'm listening to it again in front of millions of people.
Live audience.
Live audience on live TV. Don't have a nip slip. No!
Take my shirt.
All right. Track 9 is Feel Something. That's what Justin Timberlake was trying to do
During the Super Bowl.
during the Super Bowl.
Janet Jackson didn't deserve that.
No, she definitely did
One of the
not.
greatest crimes.
It is. Yeah.
Traveled so far on my own. I don't know where I've gone, and I don't wanna be alone when I am so far from my home. You wanna feel something, but I don't feel nothing. Trying so hard to get over you. You wanna feel something, but I don't feel nothing. Trying so hard to get over you.
Feel Something.
Pretty decent. I don't know if I have a lot to say about that one. It was just kind of another song on this record, and that's to say it's pretty decent.
Yes.
I feel like the mid section was like really like the huge strong point of the record. The other songs aren't bad at all. It's just like they're not gonna stand out as much. I feel like a lot of her music is kind of subtle. So, but yeah, I really like the bridge on this one. I still like kind of like bringing the acoustic guitar in, like last track. Still like it.
Yes. Yeah, we're in the slowdown arc. I feel like the rest of these songs are kind of sleepy. Not to say that they're bad, but I feel like, at least North through Sofia, they are very, I want to say they're upbeat, but there's a lot going on there. And these are kind of more somber. You got your pianos and, it's just kind of more melancholic or more outwardly melancholic, I suppose. But yeah, no, I really like that one. I think that one's pretty solid. But yeah, we'll do track 10, Sinking. That's what I say when I'm in quicksand.
I'm thinking. Oh
I'm sinking.
Selfish.
Selfish.
Pull you up. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Oh, okay.
Anybody can get into quicksand.
That's true. That's true.
Every
Just go up.
Yeah. Duh.
the things I can't do, I haven't done. And does it make me feel like I can't breathe. Said, "Oh, you see me? Don't you wait for something more. I'll still be sinking to the floor. Oh, you can't help me. Now I'm all alone. Said, am I doing? Said, am I doing? Said, am I doing? Am I doing? Said, am I doing?
Sinking.
Thinking. I actually really like that one. That's maybe one of my favorites.
Very good,
I
yeah.
love the subject matter of her kind of like battling with her arthritis and kind of like talking about how that affects her. Um, yeah, super good writing. I love the instrumental. It's like a little jazzy, I like the little background vocal she does. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, well, especially that cymbal, that drum beat is so jazz. You know, I feel like anytime you're doing the ride instead of the hi hat, it's like that's just jazz. But yeah, no, I that one's one I always forget about too, kind of like North, but that one's really solid. But I think for me, I really like the closer,
Okay. Okay.
which I know is weird. This album is an anomaly because I like the unpopular songs and I also really like the 7-minute
long
closer. It's just it goes against everything that's been established so far in the Boy Times canon. Very unfortunate, but I guess there has to be an exception to the rule sometimes.
Maybe.
Maybe. But we'll just get started on I Wouldn't Ask You, track 11.
I wouldn't ask you to take care of me. Oh, and I wouldn't ask you to take care of me. I wouldn't ask you to take care of me. Oh, and I wouldn't ask you to take care of me. Whisper around my neck, don't get close to me. Ask about your life, still in the nosebleeds. Laying in your bed, call that intimacy. Wish I could get past the security. Wonder why I wake up living in a made-up dream of you and I together there. Baby, wake the fuck up. Time for you to grow up. Don't you know that life is really ever fair?
All right. Wouldn't ask you.
Fantastic. I thought that was an amazing closer. It's really cool, like seeing all of her influences in real time, despite her making a completely different genre of music.
Yeah.
She worked with Peter Cottontail on this track again, and the Chicago's Children's Choir. So I'm like, why does this sound like a Chance the Rapper outro? And that's my answer.
Yeah, that would be it.
That was like, the best parts about his early mixtapes was like this very hopeful, bright, full, lively kind of outro sections. It's just sunny. It's fantastic. And it really pulls the second part of the song like just really past the finish line. I love her kind of like more frail, kind of more weak delivery in the first part, kind of dealing with like how her relationships are affected by her illness, and then just kind of coming out that second part just swinging like I'm still fully me. This isn't gonna like, you know, put me down or stop me from doing whatever it is I'm gonna do. So really fantastic. Love the sentiment. I think this is like a perfect way to close out this record.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it so much. I love both segments. You know, I really love the first part. I'm a fan of weirdo auto-tune shit. So obviously a fan of that. I love the I'm ice cold, baby, I'm ice cold. I just love how that sounds. Her delivery on
Got
that's
that Frank
fantastic.
Ocean delivery on that.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. I love that. And then when it opens up, it's just so warm, hopeful. Dare I say triumphant?
I would say.
I'll throw that word out there. But yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. Fantastic closer to a better album than I remembered it. So
Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm still definitely gonna take Sling over this any day of the week. That's just more of the style that I'm looking like for when I'm putting on Clairo, just because I feel like her voice matches that kind of style incredibly well.
Sure.
But this is still real incredibly well made. She got those like earworms down from the bat. Like this is a very impressive debut because like there is a string of 5 songs that could all be major hits, and some of them are. So it's
Right.
like, very impressive. I love all the experimenting with instruments. The lo-fi kind of production is super of the time, and I feel like it's super genuine coming from her.
Yeah.
I love all the different influences she has. It gets mixed in very subtly, but if you like listen to those artists, you'll pick up on it. It's really cool since it is a completely different genre. So it was a really fun listen. Definitely excited for what she's gonna do next. She's hasn't really missed at all.
No, she's due too. I feel she's been dropping every 2. 'Cause this came out in 2019, Sling came out in 2021, so hopefully we get something this year. But yeah, this one pretty G-dang impressive, especially since she was, I think, only 20 or 21. So kind of like Lush. Didn't she make that when she was really young
I
too?
was like 19 or 20 when
Yeah.
forgot about Lush. You can listen to that again.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
warm out. Lush
It's time.
season.
It's time. Yeah. No. Really, really solid stuff. But yeah, no, Sling is. I'd say this one maybe more summer. I'd say this one is like kind of the opposites, because I'd say Sling is like a perfect spring or fall. This one is a good summer or winter, depending if you play those slower songs toward the ends. So she's got your whole year covered. It's fantastic stuff.
And the Playboy Cardi collab album will be good for all seasons.
Of course, of course. But yeah, I think without further ado, I think it's wheel time.
Oh my god.
All right, wheel time.
Yippee.
Yippee!
I hope it's a yikes.
Me too.
I was kidding.
So close.
I would've
Okay,
taken the
okay.
pressure.
All right, we're back at the document. We got it good. There's a lot of good stuff on here.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. I kind of like loaded it too much to the point where it's incredibly hard.
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. In between like 3,
Oh, perfect. That's not difficult at
which
all.
is a good amount to have. Okay. I think we're gonna do De La Soul 3 Feet High and Rising.
You know, I was kind of hoping you were gonna pick that one. Yeah, I
It's
was
between
like,
that, Nick Drake, and the War on Drugs. So,
oh, okay. I was hoping for De La Soul or Janet Jackson,
oh yes, Janet Jackson's also here.
since we did already reference her earlier in this video. Kind of topical, but
Real.
yeah. So De La Soul's next. That's exciting stuff, right? Next time, De La Soul, was it 3 Feet and Rising?
3 Feet High and Rising.
Feet High and
They
Rising.
just put their catalog on Spotify. Finally, I think they finally got a good contract or a good deal.
Yes.
Good enough to put on the streaming platform. Finally, this has like always been rated among like one of the best hip hop albums ever, and I've never been able to listen to it because I've never found a copy of it.
Right.
But it is now accessible to us, so I'm excited for that. I think it's just going to be some fantastic 80s hip hop. So
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I've listened to a whole lot of 80s hip hop. I'm more accustomed with 90s. Is this New York?
I have no idea actually. I'll do a little bit of peeking before next week.
Okay.
I know it's going to be amazing though. So.
Oh yeah, no. I people always talk about De La Soul, but yeah.
I think the only song we probably heard was the one on the end of the Spider-Verse movie. I believe that was it was the last Spider-Man movie, the live-action one.
Oh, they had a De La Soul one at the end.
Yeah.
Of, what is it? No Way Home.
Yeah, that one. I believe there was a De La Soul song on the credits of that.
So random. Okay.
It was, but I remember seeing it. I'm like, that's weird.
That is weird. Okay. Well, that's exciting for next week. All right, well, I guess that's the end of the video. We got podcast and Twitter as always in the description. We actually just hit episode 200 of our podcast, so got some new stuff cooking. Actually, I think by the time this video comes out, we'll actually be on 201. But the way that we're structuring our podcast now, you can listen to them, go back, listen to episode 200. There's still plenty of stuff in there for you, even if you aren't watching it topically.
Time sensitive.
Yeah, because we aren't doing news. Or if we're doing news, I'm trying to keep it to news that we are going to have a conversation about. Stuff that will spark a conversation instead of just, this is happening. Next. So, yes, podcast has gotten redone. Got a new theme song and everything. So, it's in the description. I'd recommend it, obviously. But, yeah. I don't. I think it sucks.
I think it sucks, but maybe you'll like it.
I don't know. We're making it for someone. But yeah, no. Check that out. Twitter, I tweet sometimes. Sometimes it's funny even.
I never tweet.
No.
You see a tweet on there is 100% not me.
I think you've tweeted like once or twice.
Yeah, I had like a banger tweet one day, and then that was the time you got banned, so I couldn't post my banger tweet.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
It's mighty unfortunate.
But now you can do it. If you got another banger tweet, you now have a platform that I probably won't get banned on.
We'll just buy Twitter Blue, and then we're unbannable.
There we go.
I think that's part of it.
I don't want to do that though.
Then we can be like a part of every human without a brain.
Yeah. We'd finally be able to see Elon's private Twitter.
The good stuff is it's misshapen fridge torso.
It's true. It is true. It's true.
He's built like a Cybertruck. It's crazy.
Yeah. Bye.
Hi.